Good morning, everyone. Mike, Fibernet's Remax Southern Shores coming to you for another Fibernet's Friday, where we throw Casual Friday out the window. Still ending the week on a high note. Wearing the suit, the tie, and the customary pocket square. Got some Christmas colors, coming to you. Got the Christmas tree in the background. So, last 2 weeks. I haven't been on here. Here's why. One, Thanksgiving, went up to Michigan. A dream of mine was to go to the Michigan-Ohio State football game. The game, unbelievable, fulfilled a dream. So I was on a plane on that Friday going up there. And then last week, somehow, COVID's going back around. And I got COVID. So I was down and out for 5 days. So here I am, back, stronger than ever, back from Michigan. Healthy. I don't have COVID, so I am good to go. So, real quick, let's go ahead and jump into the numbers for this week's market mashup, and then this week's topic, which is a market update, which I always love to do. So, I'm going to give you the last 2 weeks. Let's see, real quick. Let's go. All right, condo market, last 2 weeks, you are up 0.2%. Brings you up for the year 7.3%. Last 3 weeks. Residential market, last 3 weeks, you are down 0.2%, but you're still up 3% this year compared to last year's average sales price, which 3% is a normal market number. And land market, the past 3 weeks, you are down 1.8%. That's not good. But here's the good news. You're up 4.1% because a month ago you guys rallied with a 3.5, 3.4% increase week over week. So right now we're in a stagnant market. Nothing's really happening to where, breaking the bank. Everyone's jumping on the market to sell for these great prices. But, the prices aren't decreasing. So, this week's topic is a current market update for 2023, which at the end of every month, the MLS will provide us as real estate professionals updated market stats, which I have reported on this multiple times, usually the first Friday of most months. And stats I'll use is average sales price, homes for sale, stuff like that. So, like I've always done, I'm going to give you the 4 most important stats as you as homeowners or property owners, so you know what's happening in the real estate market. I've also given you an historical graph of all these stats. So that way, instead of looking at it on a 3-year scale or within the last couple months, I'm giving you all the way back to, I think, 2002, which if you go in the body of the the body of the video, the historical graph for all of these are in there. So first one, average sales price increased. That is awesome. Fantastic. Since April, the average sales price has been up and down, anywhere from $358,000 to $374,000, and it jumped to a record high at the end of this past month of November to $377,260. Fantastic news. Now, what will happen with the average sales price? We'll have to see what's going to come in the coming months. It looks pretty good historically on the graph because it looks like it just kind of keeps on heading up. So that's good news for us. The rest of the stats, unfortunately, aren't exactly good news for homeowners for our values. So let me explain. Number 2, the second stat are homes for sale increased at the end of November. So this has actually increased again, which has steadily increased since April of this year. So homes for sale are basically the number of properties that are currently on the market for sale, not going under contract and not selling. Okay, so there's stagnant listings, stagnant properties for sale that cannot sell, basically. Number three, pending homes decreased. So this has decreased again, which is the lowest behind December of 2022 and April of 2020. So it's not the lowest, but it's the third lowest in the last 3 years. And we all know April 2020 is when COVID basically hit and everyone just stopped. They said, you know what, buyers aren't looking at property, we're not doing anything. So that's why April 2020 was such a low month for pending sales. But this is pretty low for November. This is even on the coattails of the interest rates dropping to around 7%, even just below 7 in the very high 6% range. This is what buyers have been waiting on. They've been on the sidelines waiting for the interest rates to come down, hopefully into the 6s, which they did. They didn't come all the way down where the buyers want them to, but they came down, and there was a 6 in front of that decimal point. It was like 6.825. And unfortunately, the pending homes still decreased, even with this information. That's a little bit of cause of concern. So, fourth and final one, closed sales have decreased. So this decrease again, which is the lowest for the month of November, just November, not historically, just for the month of November since November of 2016. So if you click on the graph and you looked at closed sales, and over the entire year period, November, it kind of comes down a little bit, and you can kind of see how the market fluctuates month over month in this market. This is the lowest since 2016, which is a little bit of cause of concern. Closed sales is how many closings are happening for that month. Now, if you look at all these graphs on a historical level and look at everything that's going on from back when the market basically bottomed out in about 2010, 11, and 12. And then you'll start seeing a slight increase from there. And then, of course, we had the big boom from COVID happening. And now since then, since, mid-2021, these are kind of going in the wrong direction we want them to as homeowners, because we want them to go in the right direction so our values will keep on going up. But the problem is everything's going in the wrong direction except for price, and price is the only reason that the market has not went sideways on us and just completely went down. So price is the only reason it's causing this market to stay stagnant and, keep a normal level of increase. Residential market is at 3%. The year before, or last year, 2022, the residential market, was at 15%. And condo market last year was at around a 24% increase last year. Now it's at 7.3, which has been at 7.3 for a month and a half. Okay, so price is really the only thing that's holding this thing together. So, what does this all mean? For a property owner that's waiting on something before you sell, I wouldn't do that. All right, I know where the market's at now and probably where it's going to be in the next month or two. I don't know where it's going to be at 6, 12 months down the road. We anticipate and we hope that the interest rates will drop with it being an election year, but there's no guarantee that that's going to do that, right? And I don't see how the prices keep on going up when everything else is going down. I don't see the prices keep on going up. I think the price is going to get stagnant and then it's going to downturn until the interest rates decrease down to mid-6s or even into the low 6s. So if you're thinking of selling, I would think about pulling the trigger sometime soon. Folks, that's all I got this week. Have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me know how I can help you out. Drop me a comment. If you want me to cover a topic, drop me a comment. If I forgot something, a market stat, let me know what I can cover for you. Folks, hit the share button. I know you know someone looking to buy or sell here or there. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm out there. I'll see you guys next Friday. Merry Christmas.